Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to read a book called Cloudette, and it's by Tom Lichtenheld. Here we go. There's Claudette. Claudette was a cloud, a very small cloud. Usually she didn't mind being smaller than the average cloud. In fact, being small had lots of advantages. Here's Claudette. And here's the average cloud, so you can see how much smaller she is. She could sneak through tight spaces and hide in small spaces. Excuse me. And these birds are looking for her? I can't find her anywhere. Me either. Tee. And she even had a special little space that always made her feel cozy at night. But once in a while, Claudette could see all the big clouds in the distance, doing all sorts of big, important cloud things. This made her want to do big, important things too. She wanted to make a garden grow. She wanted to make a brook babble. She wanted to make a waterfall fall. And she thought nothing would be more fun than giving some kids a day off from school, creating all this snow. One night, Claudette lay awake wondering what she could do that was big and important. She thought maybe she could work for the fire department. Sorry, we just got a brand new pumper truck. Or maybe they needed someone to help down at the garden center. Sorry, these plants take tons of water. But nobody seemed to need her. Car wash? Sorry, it's all done by machines. Claudette was feeling blue. The next day, there was a big storm in her neighborhood. The sky got dark, the rain poured down, and the wind blew harder than she'd ever seen the wind blow before. When the storm finally stopped, Claudette realized she'd been blown far from her neighborhood. She didn't know anyone here. Hello. Hi. Howdy. How you doing? And they didn't seem eager to get to know her. These aren't clouds. These are smoke. But pretty soon, she was making new friends and seeing things she'd never seen before. Welcome to our neck of the woods, small fry. What a cute little cumulus. Have you seen our new pal? Well, barely. He's so small. Then she heard something she'd never heard before. Ribbit. She looked down at what was supposed to be a pond, but was really just a puddle of mud. What happened to your pond, Froggy? It dried up, and now it's more like a puddle than a pond. This gave Claudette an idea. More like a brainstorm, actually. She held her breath until she started to puff up all over, and then she turned a nice blue-gray color. She kept growing until it looked like she was ready to burst. She shook her behind until it made a little rumbling sound, not quite what you'd call thunder, but enough to let people know they should grab an umbrella. And then she did what she wanted to do for ages. She let it pour. Ooh, look at that. And it poured right down onto the little frog. Claudette rained on that little puddle until it grew into a big puddle. And she kept on raining until that big puddle grew into a perfect pond. As soon as she stopped, frogs of every stripe and spot came jumping into the pond. Oh my goodness, look at all the frogs. It's just what they needed, water. They all let out a big thank you in unison,